tonight. Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Lazenby. Thank you, good night. That's it. Well said, thank you. I'm Stephanie Lazenby. I'm your host tonight, and this is Couch to Mike. For those of you who are new to Couch to Mike, have never been here or seen one of our shows before, let me tell you a little bit about it. Couch to Mike is a 5-week comedy performance workshop, and I have been guiding, in addition to be your host, I've been guiding and working with this incredible group of comedians that you are going to see tonight, guiding as they write, rewrite, and rehearse their comedy bits that you're going to see tonight. So just kind of think of me, I'm just supporting them as they lift their comedic voices. I'm like a comedy push-up bra for them. Yeah. Thank you. So I just want to let you know about a few things at Couch to Mike that we're doing. Starting this summer, we're launching a new program. It's called Couch to Mike Presents. It's featuring past Couch to Mike performers who have taken the class a number of times, and they're like, I'm ready for the big time. So we're taking it up to Bath, Maine, to the Bath Freight Works, and we're having 2 shows up there. One is June 18th, and the next one is August 4th. So for all information about Couch to Mike Presents shows, or the next time that Couch to Mike is at St. Lawrence Arts, which is this October, please go and visit and follow Couch to Mike on Instagram, and the handle is Couch to Mike. It's really easy. So go, and all the information will be on there. So check that out. Thank you so much. And then also, subscribe and all to St. Lawrence Arts. Thank you. Yeah. Go do it. At this time, just remind everybody to please silence your cell phones. Turn it off. Don't just give it the thing. Just turn it off, because we'll hear it, and I'll publicly humiliate you, because we know better at this point, right? Right. All right, awesome. So just a little bit about myself. I'm a mom. I am a mom to 2 amazing teenagers. I know, they're freaking great. They're awesome. And just a few weeks ago was Mother's Day. I know you're all still in the holiday spirit, aren't you? I know I sure am. But I've got a few questions and issues with Mother's Day. First of all, I don't know who came up with the idea, and maybe someone can help me out with this. I'm not sure who came up with the concept that eating breakfast in bed or Mother's Day brunch are the 2 main avenues that we celebrate moms. I don't know why that is. I'm not really a fan of it. Because first of all, eating in bed is disgusting. It's gross. Yeah, thank you. There's a few, I'm going to say a few controversial things, but I'm going to stand by all of them up here. First of all, yes, eating in bed is really gross. Think of it, breakfast food and toast and the crumbs that are detritus that is flying everywhere and in your bed. So gross. And just, I think the sheer stupidity of balancing a tray of food in your lap while you're trying to eat makes no sense to me. I can't stand it. I would say that the only thing that gets eaten in my bed is my pussy, actually.
Oh, hey!
Yes. But not on Mother's Day.
Oh.
It just doesn't, don't get me wrong. If it's offered, I'm going to say yes, thank you. But I just don't think it's like sexy time on Mother's Day. It doesn't go for me. The other thing is brunch. I just don't brunch. Ew, yay mom, we love you. We're going to cram all of these sweaty, cranky, hungry bodies into a restaurant at the same time, and we're going to eat overpriced eggs served to you by hungover waiters. It's not really appealing. We love you, Mom. Here's a really shitty mimosa with Cook's champagne. And you can get that at Rite Aid. And it's gross stuff. I don't get it. It's just eating any sort of meal, let alone brunch with young children, eating next to them, or eating with them or eating next to them, being next to that table of young children is absolutely a circle of hell, I think. Which, yes, I said I'm going to say a few controversial things, so just ride with me. When I think about it, I really think that when Dante was writing the Inferno, I think he was actually quite pedestrian and lazy with a lot of his ideas. Because he obviously never went to Mother's Day brunch, first of all. And then like if you read it, if you look at it, so those souls that are condemned because of wrath that they incurred in their life, they will be afflicted with a black sulkiness. Which I'm like, really? I've been on Wellbutrin for 10 years. That's a Tuesday, okay? Black sulkiness, whatever. Or those souls that are condemned for committing lust in their current lives. When they're condemned for lust, they are afflicted with howling winds. I'm like, really? Howling winds? That's the worst you got? Like, Dante obviously was never taken from behind on the beach. Like, howling winds are the least of your concerns when that's happening. Like, I don't get it. Like, sand is not a great lubricant. That would have been a worse thing. But it makes me think, like, about Mother's Day. You know, I grew an actual human inside of my body, which is just really weird and trippy. If I really start to think about it, I find it very trippy. And then I grew this human, this amazing human, and then I got it out of my body by way of my vagina, which is there's only two ways out, and that's the way that she chose to go. And I mean, even though you open up to the size of a minivan to get a child out, you still have a lot of work to do. The pushing and the labor, like it's not called labor for nothing, they say, and it's really true. And I pushed for so long that I literally blew out my butthole from all of the pushing. Not joking. It was torn to shreds. It was not working properly at all. And it was so bad that I had to get an operation months later, and it was called a sphincterotomy.
All right.
Yes, it's true, a sphincterotomy. Who here has had one? Yeah, it's a small club. And then after all of that, I went and I had a second child. I was like, oh my God, that was so great. I'm gonna go and do it again. So then, right? And I'm so glad I did. She's in the audience. She's not scarred from this at all. She's so good. And then I went and had a second child, and like her delivery was just so easy. It was just like, achoo! And she just was like, she came out. But before the quick sneeze happened, and she just was right out there. When it's happening, you know, my husband, he's in the delivery room with me, and she's crowning, you know, the moment that she's crowning, which is just a lovely way of saying, oh dear God, I can see the top of a human's head coming out of your cooter. Like, what is that? And my doctor is like, oh, would you like to have a mirror so you can watch? Yeah. No. No, thank you. Dear God, no. Oh my God, no. Why would I want to see the David Lynchian nightmare that is like becoming my body at this point? So we said no for that miracle of life there. But I just want to tell you, like, let me tell you guys what I really want for Mother's Day. I just want to be like, I just want to do whatever the fuck I want, actually. I just want to be maybe left alone if that's what I want. I want to, right, thank you. I want to be left alone. I want to sleep late. Like, what? I mean, you probably have a list of things that you'd rather do. Like, well, whatever it is, you just want to do it. I don't want to do the dishes. That's a big thing. I don't want to do the dishes. Just leave me alone. Let me just go get high with my girlfriends and get Thai takeout. Like, that's the bar. That's all I want. And I do want my children to make me a Mother's Day card, though. Don't get me that Hallmark shit. Absolutely not. I want homemade from the heart, because I had a sphincterotomy for you people, so I deserve a homemade card. So there you go. Thank you.